So Capricorn, welcome to your October 2023 Tarot and Astrology reading with me, Melissa from Island Girl Tarot. You can reach me at islandgirl2008@gmail.com or keen.com/islandgirl. Excuse me, I got a tickle in my throat. This month, astrology-wise, I'm looking at the two eclipses, and I'll pull cards on them, and I'm looking at Pluto going direct, stationing direct around the 10th or the 11th of October. That'll be in your first house. And I know you guys have got to be, you've had enough of that, and you're ready for it to be done. And move on into Aquarius and get out of that first house, I'm just quite sure. So the eclipse coming up here on the 14th of October is a new moon eclipse, in your 10th house. And it's in Libra, and that is going to be something new in your career or identity. You know, something like this could foretell people getting married. You know, that's a change of identity, or divorced, either one. With the South Node, there's a loss. Mercury will be bringing in the information, the subject matter, the knowledge about what's happening. And yeah, I mean, with the North Node being in your fourth house, which is where you'd be moving, from the South Node to the North Node, there's something happening about your identity and home life that is going to be shifting in the next 6 weeks to 6 months, depending on where your personal planets are. And let me pull some cards on this and see what I can get. Let's see here. For Capricorn, for October for the eclipse in the 10th house. Eclipse in the 10th house. Well, Capricorn, you're out. Here you are. You're out in the reading, but it feels like you're stymied. The first card out is the two of Swords. So if this looks like the new moon is going to unstick anything that's been stuck, or something that hasn't been moving along that needs to get on down the highway, is going to it's going to be gotten down the highway with the Chariot is the center of the reading. So there's definitely movement. I've got 2 pages out, the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. So that's incoming information. With the 5 of Cups, that's turning the page. The last card out is the 7 of Swords. That to me is you leaving. You're just going to leave behind anything that you feel is the least bit sketchy. And it could be that you just haven't made up your mind about a situation, a workplace, or a person, or it is that you have, and that you are going to get married, and this is you trying to get all your stuff into your vehicle that's moving, and you're not able to take everything with you. Or it could be that with that South Node there, a lot of times that indicates a loss of some sort. That, like I said, there's been a situation, and you will have known, with the Priestess being the foundation of the reading. You're going to know what this pertains to. This isn't going to be a surprise to you. And so it's something that you've been thinking about for a while, and you just haven't done anything about with this 2 of Swords. And then I think for whatever reason, the information that the pages bring in, and it looks like, with the Page of Cups can be anger, and the Page of Swords, of course, is the news. And it looks like you may get ticked, and you're just like, I'm out of here. I'm done with this 7 of Swords. So, you'll have to keep me posted on what this is about, Capricorn. I'll be real interested. Now let's look at the eclipse of the 28th. Let's see here. Well, it's in your 11th and 5th house. And this is the last of the series of eclipses that have been happening in Taurus and Scorpio. From now on, for the next 18 months or so, 16, 18 months, the eclipses are going to be in Libra and Aries. And, you know, this is in your 11th house. And, right, 11th? Hang on, yeah, it's in your 11th house. There's the note. I'm like, wait a minute, then something was off. I'm like, that's the 6th, and there's the moon. And so it's not, it's not an exact eclipse, actually. So the node is in a different sign, and then the moon and the sun are in Taurus and Scorpio, and then the node is in Aries in Libra. But they're so close enough that, you know, they're calling it an eclipse. So with this full moon, though, it's going to be, that's why I was looking at this going, wait a minute, what am I missing here? Your 11th house and your 5th house, this is your friends and your family and professional groups and organizations, and then like what you want to do for fun. So we're coming up, you know, in October. This is the time for outdoor functions and picnics, you know, especially in the South. You'll get your company picnics and hay rides and all that kind of stuff. So this looks like something fun could be happening for you Capricorns here on the 28th. And of course, that is the weekend of Halloween. So just, you know, and that's on Saturday, and I guess that makes Halloween Tuesday, Wednesday. So just be careful out there is all I would say. You know, that South Node is slipped into the 10th house of identity, so you don't want the night to be known for losing something, basically. So try not to lose anything. And then let's see how what the cards have to say for our Capricorn friends for Scorpio and the Taurus full moon. Sorry about that. So continuing to pull for Capricorn on the full moon, October 28th. What is going to happen? What is going on with their friends and fun times too? Right. Well, you've got a new opportunity with this Ace of Wands. But somehow this King of Swords is going to come along and is going to take it away from you, or take, if it not the offer or the situation itself, but he's going to dampen it in some way, constrict it in some way. Now, if you're out and about, and again, if this is, you know, Halloween, I want you all to be very careful. And I've gotten this message a couple of times now. Driving, and the Five of Pentacles is the foundation, and the Chariot is out. The Chariot's been out in almost every spread. And the Nine of Swords is out. That's worry. In this case, the Nine of Cups can be overindulging. So let's try not to get a DUI here, that's going to ruin the night. The Ace of Cups is out upside down. You're worried about something. The problem is if it's, depending on where you're at, that'll be Saturday night will be a big Halloween dress up party for the older folks. And depending on where you're at, some of the kids go out that weekend. Where I'm at, it's the day of Halloween. But you don't want to be overserved and get a DUI on the way home. That's the second time I've said that. So I feel like it's and yes, I remember I said this too. It's the enhanced DUI traffic stops usually most places on Halloween weekend. So be careful out there driving for sure. Yeah, because Mercury's right there. So, yeah. And Saturn's in your third house. Be really careful, be careful always. But, I feel like this is a night where you're planning on, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to park and then I'm going to Uber home. And you go to Uber home and there's no Ubers for hours or they're $500 or something outrageous. And you can't get home without paying out an arm and a leg. I'd pay out the arm and the leg, throw it on a credit card, and just every time, if it's $200 for that Uber ride, even if it's just a couple of miles, just go, it's cheaper than a DUI. It's cheaper than a DUI, and it was smarter than to get the DUI. So just be really careful. Now, there is another way to read this. If you're in a romantic relationship, or if you meet somebody, this King of Swords and this Queen of Cups, I feel like when they meet, they're sparring. It's a comical, witty, back and forth type thing, but I think somebody's feelings may get hurt. And whoever it was didn't mean to. The Nine of Cups, they were just trying to be funny. And they're going to worry about it afterwards. So just be careful if you say something to somebody, okay? That's the other way that this could be read, but definitely try not to hurt anybody's feelings and definitely do not get a DUI. So you have been warned. You've been warned, Capricorn. I'll give my 24-year-old a call, right? He doesn't drink, so that's good. Anyways, I will talk to you all later. I will be doing the weeklies. They'll get out here in a day or two, and then I'm going to do an over 55 for those of us that are over 55. And for those that aren't, you have parents, you can figure out what's wrong with us. Listen to the reading and say, that's what's the matter with my mother. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye, Capricorn.